Today, I'm answering a community question from Nancy. She wrote me and said, I started hiking late at age 60. I really want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro or join you on another trip, but I'm worried I won't be able to keep up. Help. Nancy, I am here to help, and let's talk about age. When it comes to hiking, age is just a number. It's not about being fast. On Kilimanjaro, we had a 70-year-old hiker. Shout out to Linda out there. You're amazing. My dog literally just knocked the tripod over. Okay, here we go. Linda is amazing and inspiring, and our guides on Kilimanjaro actually started to call Linda Mama Tembo, and Tembo is elephant in Swahili, and they called her Mama Tembo because her pace was slow and steady and she was strong, and it was like such an honor for her to get this nickname Mama Tembo on the climb. And as I was hiking with Linda and as I was watching her climb this massive mountain, she showed me what I'm going to be capable of when I'm 70 years old, and it was so inspiring. So yeah, you don't have to be fast. You just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other, and really age has nothing to do with that. The other thing that I've learned after a decade of guiding and leading women on amazing outdoor adventures is that you're not too old to try something new. The women who come up to me and say, I don't know if I can do it, are actually the women who really surprise themselves the most on our trips. My mom is one of those women. My mom came backpacking with me on a guided trip when she was 72 years old. It was the first time that my mom had ever gone backpacking, and I actually don't even think she'd slept in a tent since high school. So my mom did something really unique and really difficult and really challenging for her by going on this 3-day backpacking trip with a group of women who were all much younger than her. She said it was going to be her last backpacking trip. I mean, she's not like a backpacker. She doesn't go backpacking anymore, but for her to stretch herself and to try that was really an incredible experience, that it was really fun for me as her daughter and as a guide to watch how much she grew mentally on this trip. She was already amazing before the trip, but after the trip, she was even more amazing. The other thing about joining us for a group hike when you're a little later on in life is on our trips, you'll find a very fun, encouraging, and supportive community. And it doesn't matter if you're 30 years old or 70 years old like Linda, that's the kind of experience you're gonna have. Because we don't have to keep up with the guys. I can't always keep up with my husband and my boys. We're together as a group, and there's just this good vibe because we don't leave anyone behind. A few years ago, I pulled up this YouTube video about a Japanese woman who summited Mount Everest. And it's a really old video, but go check it out if you get a chance. I'll link to it in the description below. Tamae Watanabe, and I probably said that completely wrong. I'm so sorry, Tammy, if you're out there. Anyway, she's a Japanese climber, and she started climbing at age 28. And she climbed mountains like Mount McKinley, which was her first big summit. She did Kilimanjaro, which is one of my favorite mountains in the world, and Aconcagua. I never know if I'm saying that correctly. Anyway, in May of 2002, she became the oldest person to summit Mount Everest. And guess how old she was? She was 63. 10 years later, in 2012, at the age of 73, she beat her own record and once again became the oldest person to summit Mount Everest. I love her story because she just proves that age is just a number. Her journey is so inspiring because it's not just about breaking records, but smashing the stereotypes that age imposes. She prepared, she trained, and she had a mindset that defied societal expectations. Her story is a testament to the idea that determination, preparation, and love for adventure can take you to new heights literally, that many people believe are just reserved for the young. C.S. Lewis said, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." You don't have to climb Mount Everest at age 73. But what Tammy did was show us what is possible. So Nancy, thanks for the question. I hope you feel inspired to take on your next big adventure in life. And if you're still watching, go check out this video next because YouTube thinks you're gonna like it.